Welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because, well, we are looking at a truly monumental shift in the global economy. By mid-2026, artificial intelligence has completely crossed over. It's no longer just a software novelty or a fun chatbot on your phone. It has morphed into this heavy, world-altering industrial reality. We're in the middle of what's being called the Great Reallocation. Resources, human labor, global politics, they are all being fundamentally rewired to feed the AI industrial complex. The sheer scale of this is just fascinating, and we're going to break down exactly how these complex macroeconomic shifts are playing out right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Funding the AI infrastructure. 2. Automation and the human toll. 3. Enterprise software's next frontier. And 4. The geopolitics of the AI divide.
All right, part 1. Funding the AI infrastructure.
The amount of hard capital and physical networking required to run modern AI ecosystems right now is just staggering. We are officially moving way beyond abstract cloud concepts. We're literally burying physical cables in the ground. To really grasp the physical scale of this new hard capital, you just have to look at Hong Kong Telecom. They are currently deploying this ultra-low latency 3.2 terabit per second AI data superhighway. By upgrading to hollow-core fiber, which amazingly actually lets light travel faster through air rather than glass, they're reducing cross-facility GPU latency by 30%. And why does that matter? Because to sync these massive AI models, physically separate facilities have to act seamlessly, like one giant single supercomputer.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the financial sector is adapting to this entirely new physical reality. Look at the new definition of collateral in 2026. The AI infrastructure startup General Compute has set a totally first-of-its-kind financial precedent. They are actually using inference-specific processing silicon, meaning the physical chips dedicated to running, not just training AI, directly as a liquid asset to secure capital.
And how much did that silicon secure? $400 million. General Compute landed this unprecedented debt facility from the investment firm Upper 90 using just chips to back the loan. It's a massive deal, and it proves that specialized AI hardware is now viewed with the exact same financial weight as traditional assets like real estate or gold.
Moving on to Section 2, Automation and the Human Toll.
Now, obviously, this new machine infrastructure doesn't pay for itself. We are seeing a quiet but honestly devastating scale of restructuring to fund it. Oracle recently initiated a sweeping reduction, cutting an estimated 18% of its global workforce. We're talking about up to 30,000 jobs completely eliminated across their engineering, sales, and security units. It's a drastic, shocking cut to their core, highly skilled human operations.
So, the crucial point here is why those 30,000 jobs were cut. Internal communications at Oracle indicate this reduction in human operating costs was a very deliberate move. They're aggressively redeploying capital directly into this staggering figure, a $500 billion Stargate AI data center partnership alongside OpenAI and SoftBank. It is a stark reality. Human jobs are quite literally being liquidated to fund machine compute.
In this automation trend, it's hitting the workforce from both sides simultaneously. It's a dual threat. We are seeing digital automation, where white-collar software and code maintenance at tech giants like Alphabet are being automated away. But at the exact same time, physical, blue-collar manufacturing lines are actively integrating humanoid robots from companies like Gbot.
The human anxiety surrounding this squeeze is completely palpable. The Alphabet Workers Union recently delivered a comprehensive petition straight to Google CEO Sundar Pichai. With over 4,500 employee signatures, the collective is demanding strict new severance guarantees, early buyouts, and structural protections. Their specific, driving concern: internal code automation tools are rapidly increasingly replacing human software maintenance positions.
Now, contrast that very real human anxiety and the need for structural protection with the relentless efficiency of physical automation. At the World AI Conference in Shanghai, robotics developer Gbot debuted new embodied AI platforms, including their A3 Ultra and Omni Hand 3 Ultra M systems. In active case studies, these humanoid units were integrated directly into live tablet manufacturing lines. They successfully operated continuously for over 64 hours straight, with the downtime loss kept under 4%. There's no anxiety there, no complaining, just constant, steady operation.
Okay, Section 3, Enterprise Software's Next Frontier.
So all of this vast infrastructure and dramatic labor reallocation, It is rapidly crystallizing into massive, real-world software revenue. Take a look at this incredible milestone: $1 billion. The Chinese generative software startup Z.AI has officially surpassed its full-year revenue projection ahead of schedule. They are tracking a $1 billion annual recurring revenue run rate. And what makes this such a game-changer is that it's the very first time a domestic Chinese generative AI firm has cleared this billion-dollar sales threshold entirely via enterprise application deployments. The enterprise market has officially bought in.
And as you'd expect, the competition for those enterprise dollars is incredibly fierce right now. We can see this clearly when comparing Anthropic's Mythos 5 platform with leaked internal roadmaps of Microsoft's upcoming AI-native cybersecurity suite, which is codenamed Project Perception. Microsoft is taking a really fascinating approach here. Instead of relying on just a solo model, Project Perception strategically routes enterprise network scans simultaneously through models from Anthropic, OpenAI, and Azure. This multi-model routing, which is essentially picking the absolute smartest AI brain for each specific task on the fly, allows Microsoft to leverage its massive Fortune 500 distribution advantage over its very own research partners like Anthropic.
Finally, Section 4, Geopolitics of the AI Divide. When we zoom out to the macro level, we can really start to see how this rapid technological industrialization is actively dividing the globe into two distinct, competing ecosystems. To understand this divide, we need to look at the newly established World Artificial Intelligence Cooperation Organization, or WICO. Delegates from 29 nations recently signed the official founding agreement over in Shanghai, and the founding members include Russia, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, and Pakistan. Headquartered in Shanghai, this international body is focusing heavily on constructing global governance frameworks specifically designed to ensure technology access for the global south. And the technology powering this alternative ecosystem is formidable, for sure. The Chinese startup Moonshot officially released its massive open-source model, Kimi K3. We are talking about the world's largest open-weight AI system, sitting at 2.8 trillion parameters and featuring a 1 million token context window. That means it can process and remember entire libraries of text in a single prompt. Optimization benchmarks are showing that this massive open-weight system directly rivals and genuinely challenges closed elite Western frontier networks like Anthropic's Fable 5.
Really, what we are seeing here is a pure market reaction to geopolitical boundaries. The launch of the Kimi K3 underscores a very rapid expansion of China's domestic open-weight ecosystem, and this surge directly follows the recent withdrawal of elite Western models from the region, which, you might remember, was prompted by government security restrictions. When those closed Western models left, well, nature abhors a vacuum. The domestic open-weight ecosystem rapidly industrialized to fill the void.
Which leaves us with this final profound question to consider. As AI physically and politically divides the globe, which ecosystem will build the future? We've seen today how both sides are laying down hollow core fiber, deeply restructuring human workforces, and deploying humanoid robots at breakneck speeds. The 2026 AI landscape is completely fragmented, it is highly industrial, and it is incredibly powerful. I hope this explainer really helped you visualize and structure exactly how all these complex pieces fit together. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, keep questioning the data.